How's it going, fellas? My name is OrosZ, and this is another episode of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And in today's episode, we continue where we left off last time in this forest. We just beat Woozy in a race. That was really damn annoying. Farewell, my love. And also, we happened to meet who in the last episode? Claude, everyone's favorite mute protagonist from Grand Theft Auto. Mute Claude. However you pronounce. Actually, Claude's a cool name.
Big!
I always call him Cloud, because I thought that's how it's pronounced. Cloud.
So this is where you've been, eh?
Makes fun of this Cloud Strife. Claude Strife.
Do you prefer the curves of some car to those of a real woman?
Look, Catalina, you called it off, remember? Just business.
What kind of a man are you? When I say just business, I mean that I love you!
What the fuck?
When I say I know interested no more, I mean that I love you! And
Hey,
when I say that I miss
Catalina,
you...
wait! Leave my car alone! I did
Man,
this
that's
for
my
us,
car.
For me and you!
That's my car that I just found.
I don't love you no more.
Also, she threw it on the ground. Why did it make a noise like that?
What? Then what the fuck was this about?
I cannot keep my passions hold up.
Claude looks really goddamn lame.
That was a good release. Like hitting a man with
Like
a
his
frying
pants
pan
are so
while
high
he
up.
sleeps.
I don't know why. He
This
looks
car,
way more lame than
this
he
is
did
my
in
new man.
3.
Are you jealous? Are you going to fight for me?
Funny that he doesn't say anything.
I
It's
can
just
take
like,
rejection.
You are jealous and a coward. Now let's race.
so doesn't this game happen
Crazy
in like
bitch.
95 while GTA 3 happens in 2000? Does that mean Claude actually managed to be with Catalina for 5 years? Not survive. Go away with this bullshit. Wait, I gotta get proper music for my race. There we go. Okay, another race. How goddamn happy I am. Seems like this one's more serious because these guys actually have some serious cars. Really risky, but who cares? Oh, you guys are catching up. I might not have like a chance to make it safe. You know how last race I just outrun everybody and then I just safely... I instead of going fast, I tried to go safe so I wouldn't crash myself. This time I don't think I can do that. Okay. Also, are we driving on the same racetrack just backwards this time? Oh my fucking god, no! Come on, flip me over. Anyone? No, I can't die. Oh Jesus. Look, someone else fell over too. Not alone. I have your car. What if it's Claude in there? Claude, is that you? Whatever. Today's episode I actually wanted to do paramedic missions. Believe it or not. I want to do those so that I'll have increased...
Clear the road, damn it!
Shut the fuck up and get off this goddamn car.
Carjackers are all over the place!
Oops. Police just happened to be just in time and I hit it. Whatever, and what did I say? I forgot. Fuck off.
Man!
Oh, he doesn't start. At least the mission is close. Crash myself that far off away from the mission. Yeah, paramedic increases the health.
Screw you!
Oh my god, this game sucks. I swear to god I cannot stay in a goddamn car without killing myself. Good job, police. Nice. Good job. So guys, seems like you all died.
Ow!
Get out of your cool van that I always kinda wish to like have a road trip in a van like that. You know, like all around Europe or something, America, all around America. Visiting some landmarks, just kinda sleeping in a van like that. I don't know why, it seems like it's a really cool thing. Like, I don't know, I would like that. Okay, what's this mission again? This bullshit garbage mission is right over here. Shame Claude didn't say anything in the cutscene, right? Yeah, that would be cool.
PE doesn't stand for public electricity or physical education, y'all. Although a lot of you West
Say
Coast
something like,
Hey, my name is Claude, and I'm here to steal your girl. I came here to steal your girl, motherfucker.
you think Claude is French? It's probably not. At least this game gave us some backstory to Claude. Apparently he raced in San Andreas and dated Catalina, who dates CJ. So that's actually kinda cool. Catalina dated two Grand Theft Auto protagonists. Oh, I already messed up one of them. There we go, we're winning from the beginning. Oh, we messed up everybody, nice. They don't have to stand a chance. Damn motherfuckers. Okay, make it carefully. I won't go slow, but I won't go ridiculously fast. Oh, those wrecked cars are still here. At least my one. My one I stole like seconds before I blew it up. You know, but maybe drifting is also part of the issue that I keep killing myself. Without drifting, who am I? A buster. I gotta drift. Is this really just the same goddamn mission, just backwards? It really is. And with faster cars, so I guess it's kinda harder to do. Fuck. Why did I drove into this? I thought there was a path. That's fucking lame. It's the same race as last episode. Thanks, I'm not doing these two missions in like one episode, that would be even worse. Basically doing the same mission twice. It's a cool car and all, but I feel like I'm not gonna keep it for long. Like in Grand Theft Auto 5, at least protagonists have like their own assigned cars, so that's kinda cool. So you know, each time you lose it, wreck it, it should respawn after a while. And I wish Grand Theft Auto just did that. If you could assign a car to yourself, and then you could just simply keep it. Like, it was cool that they had their own cars and all, but it would be even cooler if I could actually choose what car they use. Because Michael and Trevor's cars were now, but Franklin's car was cool because he had like a muscle car. And I also had a bike. But Michael's and Trevor, I don't know. So I wish like if GTA 6 would come out, you could like assign what car you want to own. Would be really cool. I mean, I believe strongly that would be cool. Okay, man, I already imagine how goddamn annoying Catalina is right now and just yelling at Claude for not winning the race. Who do you think Catalina loves? CJ or Claude? Did she only dated Claude? Piss off CJ, and did Claude have anything to say about it? Definitely not, because, you know, he's a fucking mute. I feel like next episode we actually should be heading to Santiago, so that's a cool thing. And we're gonna start doing missions there, and I feel like maybe this... Oh yeah, that's one thing I actually looked up before this episode. This game has 101 missions, I believe. 101 missions. And so that means if I'm doing 2 missions per episode, that makes it 50 episodes. And if I'm gonna make like a couple of episodes when I do side missions and stuff, that's gonna mean this game should be like over 50 episodes. And if it reaches 70, that means this series is gonna be longer than Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City combined. Because they both were like 30-something episodes.
Of a stick shift, I guess. Yeah,
I wish
whatever.
I could
Anyway,
dress
man,
like
what is it?
Claude.
Cash or pink slip?
Actually, no.
There'd you go.
I feel like, you know, when you
Goodbye,
have like a
Mr.
black
Johnson.
character,
I
it's
will
better to
not
have
be
like some
missing
kind of
you.
more bright clothes on him. Because when they have like
Hey,
all
wait a
black
minute,
on them,
bitch.
I don't know. It
What
doesn't
is
look
this
that
shit?
cool.
They did to a garage
I'm
in
not being
San Fierro.
racist, I'm talking
My
about
lover needs his car so
character
we can go to
design.
Liberty City.
Liberty City?
If you're black and dressed all black, doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, whatever. Have a good time.
Liberty City? What are you gonna do,
I
bank
will.
heist there?
Fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
you definitely
Go,
will have
I ain't
a
gonna miss
nice
you.
time.
Goodbye.
Not Claude though. Is there a bloody corpse in their car? Was there a bloody corpse in their car? Or was it something in the background that I missed? That I thought looked like it? Man, I gotta put Claude on the thumbnail. Like, guess who's back? Alright, never mind. We gotta get a... ambulance. And apparently the trick to doing paramedic missions is really easy. It's doing them in Angel Pine, which is the place where you can save, so that's also good. And, or could I get an ambulance? I don't know why I assumed this place would have a goddamn hospital. Oh, wait, there we go, nice. Corner of my eye, so the ambulance. Or more like a canal.
Hey, Carl, dude. Now I got the little mau you're after. But be careful, man. People are listening to us. I got a little green village up in the hills. Come and get it. Whoa, man, I don't know you. Prank caller.
Okay, so, Truth called us again. Okay, let's do this. But first we gotta get to Angel. Oh my god, it's on the way over the fucking other end of the goddamn bloody map. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Look at this, I gotta get... Oh my god, Angel Pine is so far away. So it's all the way there, and I gotta make it there somehow. So if I would follow this path over here, I'm gonna skip the trip because it's gonna be really annoying. So not even music plays in the ambulance. This makes it even more worse. I bet I will wreck this ambulance on the way there. So yeah, whatever. See you on an Angel Pine. All right, we made it back here, and let's begin the ambulance mission. Like immediately, just let's do them. Let's get it over with. We gotta deliver patients to a hospital, and I'm not sure where this Angel Pine has a hospital around here, but seems like they do.
Idiot!
Apparently, this is the easiest area to do those missions in. Oh, they have a medical center. I see. It's not exactly a hospital, but it still counts. So it should be easy with like the amount of area I have to cover in this time. It would be just kind of boring. I don't know, I could talk about what I thought about Mortal Kombat, I guess. Mortal Kombat 11, I think it looks cool. I was afraid they're gonna bring back the sidestepping things. Or you know, you could like in some of the Mortal Kombat games, I feel like 4 introduced that, where you could like step sideways as well, and that was really annoying, and I hated that, and I kind of didn't like Mortal Kombat for a long time since they did that. Why the hell did he get in the front? I don't want to be covered in blood. Fuck off. And I only like came back to the series liking it again after 9. After 9 turns out to be pretty good. Also, I don't know why they called it 11. Like, I thought they purposely didn't call the previous one 10, but X. And they didn't call it before X Mortal Kombat 9. They didn't call it Mortal Kombat 9. It was just Mortal Kombat. But then they kind of seem like ignore that and be like, yeah, Mortal Kombat was actually Mortal Kombat 9, and Mortal Kombat X was actually 10, and this is 11. We're gonna get all of those guys at the same time. Who cares? I got time. This is such a small area. One thing I really liked is customization options look awesome. Like, they look awesome because, you know, you could just simply customize the character, and I'm always a goddamn fan of customizing a character. You could do like replay a game just to see me playing like as different characters. And that's always my favorite thing to do in games. Customization options. They always add a lot of replayability, in my opinion. Get off my way or I'm gonna fail the mission. I don't know, can you kill those people after you deliver them, but I'd rather not. I know a glitch to do with the vigilante missions as well, like easier. Apparently when you're in San Fierro and you get into a cop car, right? There's a glitch you can perform by activating the mission, getting out of your car, and then getting into a restaurant. And apparently this glitch works the best in San Fierro. So I'm gonna do it in San Fierro. I'm gonna wait until we get there. And I'm gonna get... And I'm gonna... Like, I don't know if you can actually increase the armor, but apparently you can. Or at least I read on the wiki that it increases armor to 150. But I was like, well, how does that work? I mean, this game doesn't use its, like, numbers as health and stuff. Shut up, I'm not hungry. I just ate. Or at least in real life. Where are my patients? There's only, like, one guy left. Oh, I see. I gotta deliver all those people? Oh, man. Thank God I'm not doing this in, like, Los Santos. That would be so messed up to do in Los Santos. Also, thank God I managed to get all the way from there here without tripping over the ambulance, even though it doesn't matter because there's another one right here. Also, thank God these tags that unlock, you know, weapons for free. And these tags actually spawned in the... They spawn in Los Santos only, and not like around the whole world. I mean, it makes sense, those are gang tags. And it would be kind of weird if Grove Street somehow owned parts of this place. And when I'm hungry and starving to death, it's no wonder I'm losing fat. Ain't that a good thing though? I'm a model, I have to. Probably gonna give CJ a little bit of a makeover after this episode, because I always kind of do that like every week of recording. Like, this is not even a week. Like if you thought, like, when I was dressed as gangsta CJ, that was like the whole week of recording. That wasn't because I actually started recording dressed like that, and then did like only 4 episodes. And I continued without changing his look, so that we could keep this cool looking CJ for a little longer. But now I'm gonna change it again. I don't think they give clothes stores around here. Oh shit, I ran over the guy I just saved. So I think I'm gonna actually go back to Los Santos and change him up. We gotta get to level 12. Does that mean I have to like deliver 12 people? Hurry up, Grandma. What the fuck? So yeah, definitely doing a Mortal Kombat 10 Let's Play. When it comes out, I'm definitely doing that. Or maybe a little later, depends on how I organize getting the game.
Where you going?
And what else did I liked about it? I don't know, they did like a little tournament. I know Sonic Fox was there. Rewind. Gab. Oh, his name is not Gab. What the hell's that guy's name? I forgot. Scar was there. I'm not really into any kind of esport, but when I'm into esport, I usually like fighting games. They seem to be like most skill-based games. I mean, I guess I also watched a lot of Counter-Strike. I guess competitive games like that are just like, you know, that. Like, there's no fucking Fortnite esport. No, it's there. It would fucking suck. That game is dumb. Like, I see pro players utilizing taunts to avoid getting damaged, because Fortnite is not a hit scan. It doesn't have hit scan, you know, like when you shoot a gun, it actually shoots a bullet that flies through the air in real time, and not just like teleports immediately to the target. Sorry, Grandma.
I killed for this chopper, I did.
Sure, cool. I killed for this ambulance to save more life. And this grandma's fucking fast. It's like every grandma should be. And what was I saying before I started assaulting people again? Fuck, I was talking about Mortal Kombat. Well, rather. Oh, and it was that part of the thing that I really like about the customization system is, like, for example, if you don't like how a character look, you can also make him look just the way you want them to. Instead of maybe, I don't know. Like for example, Ermac in Mortal Kombat X was my favorite character. Because he just looked the coolest. And was the coolest. But like for example, I didn't like his shoulder pads. Because I thought they were pointy and stupid looking. But now if I would think that, I could just change his shoulder pads. And it would be cool. I bet you would have to unlock those parts and stuff. I bet there will be like a crap ton of like microtransactions. You know, there'll be like, oh, you can get those parts, but you could buy them as well. I remember when they did Mortal Kombat 10, like the first day the game came out. For a single fight you get a lot of those NetherRealm tokens or whatever. And that was cool, you know, you got those tokens, you spend them on stuff. But then, after like a couple of days, they released an update where they significantly lowered the amount of tokens you get for winning a fight. Oh, Grandma, get off my fucking ambulance. And that was kind of controversial. People didn't exactly like that, how they tricked them into thinking like it will be easy and stuff. Kind of like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 did. Because like after the reviews came out, everybody praised that game for being the best Call of Duty, even though there's no single player. They didn't hit any microtransactions, everything you had to unlock and work your way to. And what they did after the releases came out, they, you know, added microtransactions in. Because goddamn they did. I feel like they might do something goddamn shady and shitty. Like this game can't just be goddamn perfect. That's the one thing I felt about fatalities, it's like, they're not running out of ideas, but they just cannot make them any gorier than they already are. Because the 10 had pretty fucked up fatalities already. Also, shut up CJ, I know you're hungry, but I'm not gonna fucking make you eat. I know you don't die for not eating, so I don't fucking care. I hate that element in this game that you have to eat and like RPG mechanics, it's so dumb. It's not an RPG game, it's a goddamn GTA game. Shut up, I'm an ambulance. Are we gonna shut up now? I'm not gonna listen to this goddamn siren. And, Mortal Kombat. What the fuck was I talking about, Mortal Kombat? Microtransactions? I don't know. I'm kind of like... I definitely spend way too much money than I should on, for example, TF2. Because I was just like, you know, buying keys and opening crates, getting out items, and usually when I pretty much never get an item I wanted. But what I just simply did is use the trade.tf website, and I just traded them for what, like skins I actually did want it. And I probably spent way too much goddamn money on that. I just like TF2 so goddamn much. I felt like I would play it forever and I would look cool. But now I just don't play TF2, and it seems like this... all those goddamn characters I spent so much money on, making them look cool, aka edgy, because at the time I was still the edge kid. The edgelord, and yeah, now I don't play the game, at least that much. And these characters just seem kind of wasted. Nowadays I'd rather like actually get a whole game instead of actually spending money for a single game. I'd rather get more games. But it's not like I'm not doing that. Like I think recently, my recent like purchase of something like that was in Metal Gear Solid 5. Oh no, wait a minute. I bought Duke Nukem for Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. Because when you pre-ordered the game, you would get a Duke Nukem expansion pack, or not expansion pack, a skin that pretty much changes your main character to Duke Nukem and changes his lines into Duke Nukem, and basically makes the game Duke Nukem forever, but actually good. And that was cool, and I really liked that. It wasn't really that expensive, it was like $2. But yeah, I only bought it to play as Duke Nukem, because I gotta love Duke Nukem, and when I'm gonna do a Let's Play of Bulletstorm, which I do have planned, because why not, that's a cool game. I'm definitely playing as Duke. Just because actually playing as Duke in that game is kind of broke, kind of stupid. Not broken, but stupid. Because Duke does not fit. He says lines, but everybody responds in a way that does not match what he says. And also his lip syncing is messed up, I don't know. I think it might be because they might have reused his model from Forever. Which I won't complain about, it's a good model, just that it looks really stupid. Like his shoulders always, they always seem a little too high, like he's hiding his head in his shoulders or something. His lip syncing is messed up. His body movement's pretty much ripped from Gray, you know, the actual protagonist of Bulletstorm. But, yeah, it's pretty weird. Come on, we're finishing this and I'm not playing this goddamn game this week anymore. Next week I'm gonna probably finish Duke Nukem 3D. Don't run anyone. Because we're definitely getting somewhere near the end of the game. Dude, get in. Also, I have such a big back in this goddamn ambulance, yet only 2 people can fit in there. Also, one tip that the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas wiki said, but I didn't do, is that you should, when you're doing this mission, you should destroy those doors in the back so that patients will get in faster. So they won't have to, you know, go through their opening doors animation. Like, look, this grandma has to open the door and get in. If there was no door, she would just get in. But I forgot about that, and now I feel like I would fail the mission if I would get out of the ambulance. It ain't exactly the most action-packed thing, but I don't know. I thought it was recorded as a mission. Get in, loser. Where the fuck are you? Get in!
Get out of my way!
My ambulance is full, I didn't notice.
Hey, my bike!
Probably killed more people over here riding around, running over bikers than I did saving them. So not to mention that, you know what, these fucking hunger noises make me hungry. Thanks, game. Get some kind of deal with, I don't know, Cluck and Bell. I'm gonna go to Cluck and Bell and get myself chicken. I just realized Cluck and Bell is basically just KFC and Taco Bell combined.
Don't make me repeat myself. Move!
Could you shut up? I'm an ambulance. I basically have permission to, you know, be in the middle of the road.
You got on my hands, straight bill.
No one can argue with me. Dr. CJ. You know that, like, I feel like, I don't know why I keep saying I feel like. I think that the soundtrack for PlayStation 2 version of the game contained the backstory to everything in San Andreas. It contained a video, like 20-minute video, that basically served as like explanation to what happened so far in the game. And what happened is that, you know, they'd shown like his mom dying, how it happened. It also explained why the green saber was so important. Also, that might be the coolest car in the game. Not because it's green, but because it's a goddamn saber. Which is a Monte Carlo. And, yeah, I always felt like that kind of sucked. Because instead of getting a full-on San Andreas stories, which might have been just a better version of San Andreas, like Liberty City Stories was like a prequel to Grand Theft Auto 5 to explain everything that happened before it, and it was just a better version of Grand Theft Auto 3. And then Vice City Stories was like a build-up to Vice City, explaining everything that happened before it, like how did Lance Vance became so goddamn cool, who was the guy from the opening,
You know where you at,
because
boo?
apparently he was important, and you know, and San Andreas didn't gain any San Andreas stories. Like, I wouldn't even mind if San Andreas would, like, nowadays get goddamn stories. That would be awesome. What do you think if, like, they would remake San Andreas? Because I remember, like, reading something about how Red Dead Redemption 1 is supposed to get a remake. And I keep thinking, why the fuck would they remake Red Dead 1 when it's already a pretty goddamn good-looking game? Doesn't have to be remade. Why wouldn't they remake San Andreas? It's not like they don't have rights to it or some shit. It's their goddamn property. They could like reuse the lines, right? Just make them better, I guess. Maybe they couldn't. But who cares? They could just make them the same. Like I believe everybody would want to see a remake of San Andreas. Like make a second team, make some kind of, I don't know, Rockstar Toronto take care of it. Give them the fucking Rage engine they used for Grand Theft Auto 5 or something. And tell them to, you know, remake the entirety of San Andreas again. Like make San Andreas again just better, with better controls this time. You can imagine this game, but controlling the cars doesn't suck, shooting doesn't suck, and the fact that you have to goddamn restart every mission from the beginning after you fail also wouldn't be present because you would just simply have checkpoints. Isn't that a dream? I feel like that would be amazing, but it's probably not gonna happen. Like I don't understand. Everybody seems to doing remakes now of old games from PS2. Like Shadow of the Colossus was a good game, and it was a remake. Why the hell Rockstar doesn't like see some kind of opportunity here and doesn't just remake San Andreas? I really don't get it. I really don't. Is there some kind of like issue, like they can't do it? Also, why didn't they release like a remastered version of Grand Theft Auto 5 on its 10th anniversary? They did it with every other Grand Theft Auto, but it seems like even Rockstar doesn't goddamn like Grand Theft Auto 4. And if they did release them on modern consoles, I would already be playing Grand Theft Auto 4 again. And hopefully, you know, making a let's play of it at some point, probably after this one. I'll make Grand Theft Auto 4. Now after this game, what we're playing after this game? Borderlands 2, Captain Scarlet and her Pirate Booty. The third DLC to Borderlands 2. And we're playing, I don't know what we're gonna play after that. I was thinking Lego City Undercover, because that's kind of like a Grand Theft Auto game with Lego. So I was kind of sticking with this whole Grand Theft Auto thing. I don't know about that. And I think if I finish this level, I'll unlock the upgrade, or like after the next one. Whatever, we're doing good anyway. It was a good choice to listen to Wiki and actually do it in Angel Planet. It's so fucking easy. This place is so goddamn small. And what was I saying? I was thinking of buying this house, but since we're moving to San Fierro, I believe I'm not gonna get back to this area anytime soon. So I think I'm gonna save up the money and buy a house in San Fierro. Oh, I busted the door. That's cool. But only one of them. I don't care that Los Santos is in trouble. I'm not in Los Santos. Maybe they didn't really re-release Grand Theft Auto 4. No, I don't think they would like, have to pay voice actors again. That's not the case. I thought maybe this had something to do with the whole thing, how the voice actor of Niko Bellic felt cheated because he wasn't paid as much as, like, he didn't thought the game would make so much money. I think how different GTA would be if the actor who played Sasha from behind the enemy line actually accepted Rockstar's offer to play Niko Bellic. Like he originally was supposed to, but he didn't realize that was actually this game, and he turned down such an offer. So he felt kind of dumb, and I think maybe he would not get underpaid, and maybe you would like see Niko in GTA 5. But I'm not sure that I want to see Niko in GTA 5 since we saw Johnny in GTA 5 and look how that fucking ended. I hate whenever they like do that. I hated fucking Trevor in GTA 5 for quite a while because of that. Like they took the protagonist, you know, this guy who spent so much goddamn time in the DLC of GTA 4, helping him regain control over his gang, bringing it back to glory, and then GTA 5 comes out and he just doesn't even like die in a fair fight or something. He gets stomped to death. Shouldn't there be? Oh wait, there we go. I got time. This place is so goddamn small. I'm not far away from the save point, so that's another cool thing. But I'll try to get to Los Santos and, you know, get this whole remake for CJ. There we go, level 12. Are we done? Or do we have one more level? I feel like one more level. You know what, I just noticed I am losing health because I'm not eating. That's bullshit. I don't know how long this episode is, but definitely fucking long. Watch this episode as I'm driving around the ambulance talking about Mortal Kombat and Grand Theft Auto remakes. I wish there was maybe like more confirmed that like San Andreas would get a remake. Like I wish there was at least like one hint at that, like Rockstar plans something. Oh look, they posted OrosZ for Life on their Twitter or some shit. They changed their avatar again to green. You know what green means? Okay, can I tell you a story? I'll sound like a complete idiot because of that story, like I'm fucking retarded or something. That's because I am. Well, we were joking around with my friends at school, right? About San Andreas. And we thought it would be funny if we started like drawing OrosZ for Life on desks. So pretty much every goddamn lesson and every goddamn classroom, there was at least one desk. After like a while of joking about that, every goddamn classroom has at least one desk with OrosZ for Life on it, because we actually memorized how it looks, and we started writing that everywhere. And yeah, that sounds stupid, but you know, we found it kind of funny. And today I went to my locker, right, and I just grabbed my jacket out of it, and I saw this guy carrying one of those Covenant OrosZ for Life gang signs desks to some janitors, while also describing to their janitors how some stupid goddamn brats are keep drawing the same goddamn thing on those goddamn desks. And I was like, oh shit, who could that be? And they even started talking like if I find out who the hell does that, he's gonna get fucking expelled. I was like, are they aware that this is me and they're talking on purpose like that? They're not gonna do jack shit to me, like, I'm too good of a student to get kicked out for drawing OrosZ for Life on desks. Thrown out of the school for representing OrosZ. Fuck the police, fuck the principal. Man, if I fail this mission like at the end for killing someone that I didn't meant to kill, I'll be goddamn lame. Seems like this is our last route. And then we get the health expansion bull crap. Which sounds pretty cool. Definitely sounds pretty damn cool. I don't know why like I couldn't make up my mind. Should I start episodes like at my safe house and then get to the mission at the beginning? Or should I just start like right in front of the missions? Because in Vice City and 3 I did that. Like I would start the game at the safe house every damn time, and then I would go to the mission. But in here I feel like some of the missions are so far away from safe houses, that would just be kind of fucking boring. Look at my health. Oh, this is so beautiful to see. I did it. And oh my god, I got quite an amount of money. I could actually buy this house. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not gonna waste my money on some stupid house. I'm just gonna... No, there's no level 14. I thought I was still doing stuff. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I wouldn't care to do it anyway. There we go. We did it. This is all great and cool. So, you know, see you guys later in the next episode. Bye. Shut up, CJ.